Welcome to the T&T Honda podcast. Whether you're buying a new or used vehicle, servicing and maintaining your current vehicle, or following the latest trends in the auto industry, T&T Honda is steering you straight. Thanks for listening, and let's get on with the show. So T&T Honda has an interesting tagline, slogan, branding, mission statement. What do you refer to it as? Is it your mission statement, your branding, your slogan?
If I had to put a word on it, I'd say slogan, but really it permeates throughout the whole store. So it could be a mission statement. Okay. It could be our vision. Yes. It kind of interweaves everything we're talking about and the way we operate when it comes to basically everything we do here.
And what we're talking about right now is the slogan of steering you straight. So Navroz, explain to us, how did that come about and what does it mean to T&T Honda?
So Izzy Manji, the fellow who owns T&T Honda, so we are a family-owned business. Back in the early 90s when he first acquired the store, he wanted to be the preeminent Honda dealer in all of the country.
Okay.
So he thought about, what does that mean? And he started to think about, how do I get this message across to the public and so on and so forth. So in my opinion, and no, he's not paying me to do this, well, he kind of is. In my opinion, he was a visionary when it came to that, because nowadays some of the buzzwords that you hear when it comes to business is transparency, full disclosure, things like this. He had thought about this close to 30 years ago when it came to steering you straight. The whole idea behind steering you straight is it's basically like the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. So how would you like to treat your old grandma? How would you like to treat your sister? How would you like to treat your close family friend, right? How would you like them to be treated? How would you like to be treated when it comes to anything in life? So obviously in our space, it's regarding vehicles, be that servicing, be that buying a part, be that getting a used car, buying a new vehicle, whatever, right? So how would you like to be treated in that particular event or that transaction? And that steering you straight philosophy that he implemented many, many years ago has woven itself into the fabric of what T&T is. So anytime we come up with a particular head scratching moment as to, okay, what should I do here? What should I do there? We always think about those three words, steering you straight.
Nice.
What does that mean? What does that mean in this situation? What does that mean when Izzy put that together? Mm-hmm. Right? What was the idea behind it? And really, it gives you such a straightforward direction, and it makes it so easy to do business, because I'm not lying, I'm not fibbing, right? I don't have to remember what I told somebody because I told them something which I shouldn't have. Right? I just tell the truth.
Yes.
And you always remember the truth.
Yes.
Right? So it makes life so easy, and that's one of the things I love about working here, is that there's very, very little confrontation. Hey, we're all human. We mess up, but when we mess up, we try and fix it.
Yes.
And we make it right. And that's the philosophy I love about steering you straight. That's why I've stuck around for so many years, because it's a great environment to be in. And when it comes to steering you straight, it's to customers, it's to our fellow employees, it's to our superiors, it's to our subordinates, right? It's everybody that we come around. So like I said, it really permeates the environment here. And it's an amazing environment to be in. And I think if somebody comes to the store for the first time, they feel that. Yes. They feel that vibe. They feel that energy that, hey, these people are nice.
Yes.
Right? They're here to look after me. They're not going to try and take advantage of me.
Yes.
Right? So those kinds of things are kind of what is interwoven in my mind with steering you straight. And it's definitely something we talk about with every new hire, that this is the philosophy of the store. This is what we're looking for. And if you're not steering people straight, there's no place for you here.
Right. That's fantastic, because right back to the beginning of the conversation, is it a tagline? Is it a branding thing? Is it a mission statement? No, it's genuinely a philosophy at T&T Honda. It is the way that things are done.
Yeah, that's a great way to say it. Yeah, that word escaped me at that time, but philosophy is right.
Yeah. Do you have any examples of where you've been with a client or a customer and steering you straight has popped into mind and been like, okay, this is going to change the way that we do this deal, or this is going to change the interaction?
So, okay, let me tell you about a mistake we made. So we had sold an elderly couple a vehicle a couple of months back. The particular vehicle had a rebate on it.
Okay.
And we were kind of going back and forth between one model and another. One model had the rebate, the other didn't.
Mm-hmm.
When everything was said and done, customers were super happy. They picked up their car. As I'm going through the deals after the fact, I noticed that, oh my God, we made too much money on this car.
Oh, wow.
Right? So I'm looking at it, trying to figure out what happened. And I realized that there was a rebate that the customer was eligible for that we actually didn't give them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we ended up calling that customer back, letting them know that, look, guys, sorry, we made this mistake. It was a total oversight on our part. Let's come back in, redo the paperwork, and get you back the rest of that money.
Nice. Well, that's a nice phone call to get when you've just taken your new car home, and that's when you get sorry, we've made a mistake. It's usually not quite that nice of an outcome.
Exactly, right? And that's the thing. I mean, yes, we're a business.
Yes.
We're here to be profitable so we can sustain ourselves in the long term to look after people. We have to be, right?
Yeah.
But we also don't want to be in a position to knowingly take advantage of situations or things, right? You know, again, that's a recent example, but there's been so many, Emma.
That's a really fantastic example because there is such a stigma around car dealerships. So to hear that in a position where you could have made more money and just, you know, gotten on with it, this is a fantastic opportunity for you to demonstrate to clients the steering you straight philosophy, and also for those clients to go off word of mouth. How many people are they going to be telling, like, hey, I just got a call from T&T and we got some money back, as well as wonderful service and a great new car?
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? So one of the things that we look at is, I mean, we don't do a ton of advertising, right? So the strength and the success of T&T has always been repeat and referral business.
Yes.
Right? And how do you get repeat and referral business? By steering people straight.
Yes.
Right? So, I mean, if you're good to people, you're honest with them, you're fair with them, they will enjoy the experience and they will send their friends and family and they'll come back and buy from you again, right? And that's the ultimate goal, is that I would prefer not to advertise at all.
Right.
Right? I mean, I would love to be able to do everything simply by word of mouth, repeat, referral. And like I say, the majority of our business comes that way because I feel in a huge part is because of the steering you straight philosophy we have in every department of the store.
So now you know, it's not just a catchy tagline or a clever marketing slogan. Steering you straight really is the philosophy behind T&T Honda. Thank you for listening to today's episode of the T&T Honda podcast. We'll be back with lots more for you very soon. If you've enjoyed this episode, please feel free to like, share, and of course subscribe to keep up to date with everything that's going on. In the meantime, check out tnthonda.com and we'll be back with another episode very soon.
Cause T&T Honda, steering you straight.